Hello everybody, welcome back to MLG ProScrims, currently in a matchup with compLexity and Team Kaliber, and things are tied up 2 maps to each team. Moving into the next one, it's going to be standoff, search, and destroy, and we did see that compLexity, they took the first S&D in the series, but can they keep it up here on standoff?
That's going to be the big question, because we've seen standoff is one of those maps where if a team has good strategies, it's their map every single time. And, you know, a big example of that was Unite, obviously, at PAX.
Yeah.
It's just some stupidly good team strategies. I mean, me and you were sat there watching, we were going, wow, this is some impressive team strategy. And that's something that TK used a lot in their search and destroy, is that the 4-man pushes around the outside, flanks, all sorts of crazy stuff. So I'm going into this thing, and TK should pick this one up.
The one thing that I love about Unite's strategy is that it's so solid and so team-oriented. I mean, once they get the EMPs along the white fence, they throw in the stuns and the lethal grenades, and with that, they clear the other team out of the bomb site, take control. But Nezlo being very aggressive off the start. He's going to get picked off by compLexity. Looks like a B-rush from Team Kaliber, but they lose numbers off the start as Aches takes out Theory as well. So 4-on-1 situation. Great grenade coming out of compLexity, and now it's all up to Stainville.
Yeah, Stainville all by himself. Very early on in that round, only 30 seconds gone. He's going to see 2 players in front of him, only picks up 1. I think he panicked a little bit there, and Ake says, well, you're going to have a moment to panic, I'm going to clean you up. And compLexity come in strong on this first round of Search and Destroy.
Clayster, I want to save you, Clayster, but not in time. Aches does manage to pick up the final kill onto Stainville, but Clayster, he died in the process. But compLexity, they hold on defensively on the first round. And what do you think about that push from Team Kaliber? It looks like they want to be very aggressive over near the B-bomb site. Nezlo tried to run directly into yellow, but in the end, it just didn't work out.
Well, and that's exactly what we expect from TK. It's that ruthless aggression in Search and Destroy, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That was a very 50-50 risk, I guess you could say, and you know that time just didn't work out. And you can see on the defensive side as well now, Revan, just as aggressive, they are getting in compLexity's face.
Yeah, I mean, you saw Theory being aggressive over near the white wall. One player actually pushed all the way up to statue, I believe that was Nezlo, so just super aggression coming out of Team Kaliber so far. But compLexity, he's got 3 kills to his name, just picked up the bomb, and it's him and Aches left alive. Crim, he's going to find one play here over near packages that will be sharp. So compLexity working the numbers there, and once again, it is all up to Stainville.
Yeah, 1 versus 2 for the second time. This time he's going up against Aches and Crim, and this is going to be crucial if he can pick up these 2 kills, because Aches and Crim both close to streaks, both with 3 kills to their name at this point. And I think Crim has actually just spotted Stainville cross.
Yeah, Stainville was in a great position to see where the compLexity members were going to push. He could see the cross near back hay bells. He could see if they push from packages or even in top red. compLexity's just missing that shot from top red, as now he's going to go for the bomb plant, putting him even closer to a Hellstorm missile. But now it looks like him and Aches, they're going to stay together inside the cube, which is a risky play. We've seen it backfire, but we'll see how Stainville decides to play this, because he does have an M8. Obviously not the best gun for a close-quartered fight.
Yeah, it's not going to be the best. However, he's rotating around. He's actually fired a little bit there. And you can see immediately, as soon as that shot went down, one of the compLexity players was like, all right, I'm out. I'm going to the spawn. Going to really try and force him to make some plays. And Crim cleans up Stainville. And that's going to be 2 rounds to 0.
I wonder how close Crim is to streaks after picking up this kill on a Stainville. He got the bomb plant, which put him, what, like a third of the way to his Hellstorm. So with the kill, maybe he's around halfway. So moving into the next round, Team Kaliber, they got to shut down compLexity here.
Yes, they need to shut him down, because if he gets those streaks on Search and Destroy, that is going to be deadly for TK. And I'm kind of done with my predictions, Revan. I'm gonna give it up.
Yeah, you're never good with predictions to begin with.
Yeah, it's really not been my day. Everything I've said, it seems the opposite is happening. So if you're a betting man, bet against me and you'll win, apparently.
And bet with me. My predictions, I don't know. I predict the craziest things that happen, but whenever I'm casting with Benson, they usually come out right.
It's concerning how that happens. It just seems whenever I'm casting, the norm just goes out the window. And right now, Aches, he has 4 kills to his name. He's working towards those streaks. But TK once again, just not looking the strongest. Few kills go down, levels things up a little bit. 3 versus 2 situation now in favor. Oh, well, never mind then.
Hey, when did compLexity learn how to play Search and Destroy?
I'm not sure, but they are very good at it right now.
It seems like, you know, they're struggling a little bit in some of their respawn game types, aside from that Slums hardpoint where they looked so freaking strong. But especially at the start of the series, maybe it's just, you know, we usually see compLexity, they start out slow in the series. So maybe we could just account it to maybe some first game jitters, but they're coming out strong here in Search and Destroy.
They are, and I think they will get a lot of confidence from that last game on Suns. I mean, that was a huge lead. They just demolished TK. They just knocked them out the park, and I would argue this is TK's best search and destroy map. That's going to be up there with Meltdown, and this is again just a little bit of a demolition job.
All right, so Aches now on a 6-kill spree. He is 1 away from earning himself the Hellstorm missile. And Aches, he's the streak man in Search and Destroy. Whenever I watch this guy play, he gets some crazy streaks. If you all remember against Curse, he got a Lodestar. So I think Aches probably gets the streaks the most out of any player I see.
Well, I mean, I remember that game where he actually got that Lodestar, and it was kind of like, did that just happen? And you kind of have to just sort of take a step back and realize that did just happen. And right now, he's in that 1 versus 3 situation. 6-kill streak. I mean, if you're Aches here, Evan, do you just play for those streaks?
Yeah, of course. You're just going to hang back in your spawn. You got a sniper in your back pocket, so you can be a little bit ambitious, try to work a line of sight and pick off one player around the map. But compLexity, they're more than happy giving away this round. If that means Ace has a better shot at earning his score, she finds one player, and just like that, gets the Hellstorm missile. Now, does he use the Hellstorm missile to try to win the round? I don't think so.
Do it.
Ace would be the player to do it. He would be.
He's going to do it.
No, he's not.
Please do it. Please do it.
He's not going to
Please
do
make
it.
my day.
He would pick up both kills, too.
See, if I'm Aches here, I'm looking at that bomb and I'm thinking, well, are they going to know bomb's down? Probably.
Most likely.
But are they going to know Aches has streaks? Most likely as well.
Look at the scoreboard.
Exactly. He's 7-0. So backing off, smart thing to do there. Make sure one of your players is inside at least. I would have loved to have seen him drop that Hellstorm though, because that would have been epic clutch. But I suppose you have to give him props. He's staying alive, doing the right thing, trying to work towards more streaks.
Yeah, that's a safe play to make in that situation. But also keep in mind, Crimsix, he was taken out in that round, so no score streaks coming from Crimsix, but Aches now going to be working towards that lane strike. Let's switch over to Crim. Yeah, he did not earn any score streaks, but it's going to be Team Kaliber on offense, and if they look at that scoreboard, you got to guess Aches has streaks. How does this affect their strategy coming into this round?
Well, you're gonna be thinking about it and being a little bit more defensive because obviously both bomb sites outside. So if he drops the Hellstorm, it doesn't matter where you go, you're most probably going to get hit. And you see Stainville making his way towards A. As soon as you see that red dot, you know, if you're H, you're thinking, I could just drop my Hellstorm down and shut you down. And right now, it's a 3 versus 3 situation. He doesn't actually need to do that. And compLexity defending that bomb site relatively well. They're putting on a bit of pressure, but TK, being the aggressive side they are, they're trying to get in compLexity's face once again.
Yeah, I would figure for Team Kaliber, if you think somebody's got streaks, the B bomb site would probably be your best bet if you want to try to make something happen. Here comes the Hellstorm missile from Aches. Should pick up at least one player on the map. Actually, it doesn't get anybody. In the meantime, it's going to be Stainville getting taken out, which will also drop the bomb. Teep should know it's dropped, but as I was saying before, you got the most cover to work with over near the B bomb site. You could try to push into yellow, stay inside wood, and of course from both those positions, you could look at the bomb. So I think if you got streaks or you think the other team has streaks, push B on offense.
I would agree with you on there. It's the easiest as well to get away from streaks, as Theory does get a pick on Aches. Now, TP knows bomb's down. He's going to get challenged from Theory. That would have been a huge play from him, getting that 1 versus 2. Not going to happen though. TP shuts him down, and compLexity 4 rounds to 1. They are just looking so fierce here on S&D standoff.
Not only that, Aches earned the lightning strike in that round, so that's going to come into play, later on into the game as compLexity. They're looking so strong in Search and Destroy, especially against Team Kaliber, which is considered by just about everybody out there the best Search and Destroy team in the game. And compLexity, they're looking pretty strong as well. They're up 4-1.
Well, they are just surprising me with their Search and Destroy. I think Mr. X has slapped down a little bit and said, look, guys, we're going to get very good at Search and Destroy. As Neslo, aggressive push down the middle of the map. As you can see on that mini-map, he's going to get taken down there by Aches, and it's going to be TP with that bomb. And this is an interesting push. I think this, to me, dictates that Aches is going to be using it. Yeah, he's going to ping his lightning strike. Is he going to call it in, though?
I don't think so. Well, actually, he is.
He is. He's going to try and kill the player at the A bomb site would be the one. Okay. Yeah, that's going to take down Theory. Now, 3 versus 2, they have that numbers advantage going up against Stain and Sharp. Are they going to be able to try and go clutch?
Now, Aches did, of course, ping the lightning strike, so he knows that somebody from Team Kaliber is trying to flank around, and he's going to find Stainville right next to him. Stainville does pick up the kill, making it a 2-on-2 situation, but now compLexity, they could try to push out one side of the map, so maybe the compLexity spawn, or not the compLexity spawn, the Team Kaliber base would probably be their best bet. But you see the Kaliber players, they're going to bunch up here and try to work a 2-on-2 fight. Teep does take down Sharp, so it's all up to Stainville here. And it's looking good for compLexity as there are only 15 seconds remaining on that bomb timer.
Is it me or is Stainville always the player left last alive?
It's always Stainville, yeah.
It is. It's always Stainville that is left last alive in those clutch situations. And, you know, if there's any player on that TK lineup you want to be left, I would argue it's going to be Neslo. And, you know, in every search and destroy we've seen so far, Neslo hasn't been performing. He just hasn't been performing at his prowess. I mean, I said before we even went live that this is his thing. He's 1-6.
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
not what you expect from Nezzel. Usually he's guaranteed to at least hold his own in search.
You know, I expect double digits every time I watch him play. That's the bare minimum. And in both search and destroys, he hasn't been playing very well. And, well, they're losing both. I mean, that could be a key reason.
But First Blood does get made this round in favor of Kaliber as Damo gets the initial pick on the TV, but Crimsix answers right back by picking up 2 straight kills. Crimsix, he's in robot mode right now.
He is. He almost hit a 3-piece as well there as he's trying to hunt down that third TK player. Aches has shut down one now. It's going to be all down to, guess who? Stainville for probably, I'd say, the 5th time. And he nearly gets a turn. Please.
Okay.
Oh, Aches just got destroyed.
All right, so Stainville does pick up the kill onto Aches, but he's still in a tight position here. 1-on-2 was just spotted as well from Krim. We'll try to fight that with a submachine gun. Krim, he's just trying to keep him busy. Here comes Clayster from the back. Should be able, actually, Stainville gets out of there just in the nick of time. We'll fight Clayster over near wood. Can't pick up that kill. compLexity, run train, and search and destroy, winning 6-1.
That is a huge lead, and I never expect TK to lose a game of search and destroy by that amount of margin. But fair play to compLexity, really. I mean, they have been working. You can tell they've been working on their search and destroy. That's actually going to give them the lead in the series as well. But what a crazy game of search and destroy we're having.
And what I liked from compLexity, they didn't try to do any crazy strategies as you look at the scoreboard. 9-2, 10-3 from Crimsix and Aches. They led their team to victory there, but compLexity, they just did standard setups, standard pushes, and they just did it with a bit more emphasis on teamwork, and that's what allowed them to win that match.
Completely agree with you. You know, those sort of standard basic strategies that they've got, they're just working for them. So why change it? Why do anything crazy? You don't need to do any 4-man B flanks around the outside. Just stick with what's working for you.
All right, so compLexity looking so strong in search and destroy. They took the last hard point on Slums by a margin of around 180 points. We'll see if they could do the same as coming up next. It's going to be another, actually, we're moving into capture flag next. Sorry, I got the maps mixed up, but they actually lost the last capture flag. That was on Standoff, I believe. They lost that 3-2.
Yeah.
So Team Kaliber, this is going to be one of their maps that they need to bounce back. So we're going to head to a quick commercial break, and when we come back, it's going to be capture flag on the map raid.